yet? Let me look. Isn't this how it always happens? Live yet? Apparently I am. Great. Okay, that's all I need to know, that I'm live. Yay! Sorry, my voice is going. First of all, I guess I'll just introduce myself. Hi, I'm Sai. I'm a volunteer at Unravel and Unwind. And on Tuesdays, I said I fancy doing a stream from home as like a virtual drop-in, sort of what's going on at the studio. Now, if you are local and you're in the Rochester or Chatham or anywhere in Medway really, or Kent in general, you can drop into Unravel and Unwind. It is open right now, and Nellie is there today, I believe. So hello. Oh, hey! Unravel and Unwind is watching, which is weird because isn't that me? But it's not. It's not. It must be Faye, our founder, who is watching today. So basically, I posted a little bit of a teaser in the Facebook group last night to show what I'm doing. So let me just have a little change of the angle here. This is what I posted in the group last night as a sort of, what's she doing with that? And how did it get that way? You might remember this from our last stream last week. I think it was Friday. I was painting on it. This is my my canvas board backed notebook. And I didn't like what happened to it, so I decided to gesso over it. And, oh, hi, Dee. Dee's here too. Hi. I sort of now I'm just left with mostly white. There's a bit peeking through of color, but that's great. And I've got a little bit of, like I've got a brick texture already on it, which I put on it earlier with like a texture paste like this, but instead of texture paste, it was actually just some old acrylic paint that was dried up that I reconstituted and sort of made it. So it does stick up a little bit. We've got a bit of a texture there. And I wanted it to look a bit more sort of messy. So what I did was I tried desperately to open this very old container of gesso that I have here. And when I opened it, it had a bunch of dried up gesso bits all along the lid, which made it impossible to open. I've now peeled that off and I thought, you know what? I'm going to stick all that right down onto this. So it's kind of given it a bit of a oldie worldy, I guess, or just a stucco or some kind of weird fresco sort of texture. And I'm going to work with this today. And I am going to put piles and piles of stuff onto it. And I am going to paint it all white and I'm going to spray it with ink. So does that sound fun? I guess. Let's have a little bit of a play. Now I've got down here, I have, this doesn't look like much from the top, but it is a bunch of ink spray. And I'm going to see what colors I might want to use on here today. Bit of that, bit of that. That's probably enough, if I'm honest. Maybe some fancy sparkly stuff. Maybe. Yeah, why not? So we're going to go for like a bit of a purple and a little bit of like a turquoisey color. I thought that might be nice. These are Dilutions ink sprays. This one's not even open yet. That's how good this is. This I mixed up myself using Distress re-inkers and some other stuff, and it's almost gone. In fact, I think it is gone. All right, so I can't use that after all. I'm going to have to find a blue that I can use. I mean, this one's okay, but it's so dark. I don't think I want to go that dark. So, have I got anything lighter? And blue. I thought I did. All right, come to Mama. Let's look. I thought I had a light blue mist somewhere. Sorry. Having a look around. That's black. I don't need that. This is a different purple. That might be fun. Yeah, I seem to be a bit low on blue ink spray these days. Very strange. This is like a silver mica spray. I can use that later. Give it a bit of a, ooh, medieval gold mixed with vintage photo. No, that's brown. Okay, that mystery is going to have to be dealt with another day. So here's what we've got now then. We've got After Midnight and Crushed Grape. That's going to be fun. After Midnight looks blue on the video, but actually it's purple when I'm looking at it. So who knows? I'm going to have to open this one. Fresh new product. I can't open it. I'm terrible with this. I'll wait until the time is right. So basically these Dylusions ink sprays are, well, they're ink sprays. What can I say? So I am going to just give this a bit of a spray. I'm going to make a mess. Right, and because I don't quite like how that turned out, I'm going to give it a bit of water. Look what it does, though. It goes totally mad when you put water on it. And it dribbles. All right, now I like that drip right where it is. I don't want it to go any lower than that. So I think I am going to hit that with the old heat gun. Now, I am working with a very old heat gun. It hasn't given me any trouble yet, so I'm not expecting that much trouble from it. So, what are your plans for the weekend? It's not the most fun part of the video. Sorry. Da-da-da. La 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 la. The most important thing for me right now is to dry up this drip so it doesn't go any further. I like where it stopped. And it does look a little bit sparkly, even though it's not a sparkly spray. Did I get it on my hand? Oh yeah, I did. Inky. Let the fun begin. Alright. So I kind of like what this is doing. And it's taking its time drying, though, can I tell you. There's some chat going on in the volunteer thingy. Apparently Nellie is watching too. Yeah, keep your eyes on the road there, Faye. It's just ink drying. You're not missing anything. Hey, Nellie. Nellie is the one who is actually live in the studio today. We're working on some cable issues in the studio, and hopefully we will. Oh, sorry. Okay. Ha! My computer is all sprayed. That's so funny. Oh dear. It's not that funny because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to clean that. Ugh. Ah, that's all right. Splashes of color just means someone was having fun. Now I have to undo this. Okay. Come on. I'm trying to open this. Don't do this at home. I hope my dentist isn't watching. Yes, I use my teeth to open containers. All right, is there any way to get this off? I don't like it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get a knife. Just wait a second. Oh gosh. things aren't far away in this room. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Fixed. Okay, put the lid back on my knife. So I've opened that one, and this one needs opening as well. New products being opened. That's always good, isn't it? Okay, so the other way that you can do sort of drippings is that you can take the lid off and you can drip it directly from the tube, which I want to do, but not quite yet. I do want another little spray. I want to spray it the old-fashioned way first. This is the other purple color. I just dropped the lid. Yep, dropped it. Okay, never mind. Right, let's try it. Let's have a little spray. Right, a little bit up here because I missed it. Yeah, and a little bit of the water as well, just to get it to drip. And that's good enough too. Right. Time for the heat gun again. Now I like how this particular color over here is not sticking to the gesso as much as the rest of it. I find that very fascinating. But look how it's running in between the little bits of the brick when I tilt it the other way. That is going to look really interesting. Right, I need to tip it back down again. Yeah, that's better. I wanted those to get a bit longer, and they have. Sorry, there is a lot of sort of drying in between layers going on here. It is going to be the way. That's all I can tell you. This is how it's going to be. So. Chillin'. I wonder if Claire's up yet. Because I spoke to Claire last night, and she said that she wanted to watch the stream. So sorry I turned up a bit late, but I needed to really gather my materials, because if I had to spend the whole stream sort of getting up and looking around for stuff, it just wouldn't be very, you know, it's not that good if you do that. I'm not saying I'm the best streamer in the world or anything, but you don't want to watch me look for stuff. No one does. Alright. Interesting, I guess. Let's see. So it's more or less dry at the minute. And it's kind of, we're getting a kind of purple vibe from it. It really doesn't look purple right now on the screen. It looks really blue. And I don't know why. But we're going to live with it. So the key to this whole thing, I think, is to get a bunch of texture on there and pattern, right? So I've got an absolute load of stuff that I just sort of collect little bits, like when I go to the pound shop and stuff, and I collect little things that I see that can be used for embellishment. So these are like little keys, and I've got, oh, that's nice, little hearts there. And yeah, I didn't know it was more than just the keys I had in here. There's more. Oh, there's some cute stuff in here. We got butterfly, little key. More butterflies. Wow. All right, so there's a lot going on here. Wow. Now the thing with these particular like collage-y things is I've seen them all all the bits are painted white first. So because the gesso seems to be taking the ink so well, and I am going to spray this once I've stuck it all down, I am going to have to gesso everything. So that's going to be fun. I've also got with me, whoops, some adhesive. I use matte gel, and I use heavy bodied matte gel. So it's almost as thick as it comes. And I can just blop this on and stick lots of things down. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I have a palette knife for that. And just in case, I actually brought, whoops, things are flying all over the place. I brought this texture paste up with me as well. And of course my gesso. So I think, I don't know, do you stick it on first or do you paint it first? I don't know. But I wanted to use like a little sunshine. I've got all these little like wooden sunshine shapes. And I thought I would use one of them at least. There. But I am going to paint it, and it's going to fit in with all of my other stuff that I've got here. So let's just get going on that first, I guess. Here we go. I'm going to paint a bunch of things that I'm sticking down. That's my next little project. So I'm painting the sun. I don't particularly need it to be like a perfect paint job. If it's got some leftover strokes, you know, on it, like brush strokes, then that's great. Any kind of sort of textural element to it is fine. So I'm just going to get messy and just there we go. So that's one bit. I'm going to put that down there. Yuck. Okay, what else needs painting? I was going to use this. Now this is it's a paper crafted sort of lilac cone, but I've never really got around to using it for anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down a bit so that it's more, it'll lie flat. And then I'm going to gesso this and make it white as well. Even though it looks like it's going to be purple anyway, and it's already purple, it's not got enough sort of a variegation for my personal style. So why isn't this cutting? Oh, crazy. It's the paper that wouldn't cut. Ah, I guess I'll just have to squash it then. Oof. This is not good. Blah. I just squashed all the flowers down now. Ugh. You know what I might do then? I might just spray that a bit. Yeah, that looks good. Whoops, that's a bit dark now. Whoops. Oh dear. You know what we gotta do now, don't you? That's all right. It'll all be dry and then I can glue it later. It's fine. The magical heat gun makes everything okay. That's just a bit ridiculous now. Okay. Right. What else needs to be white? I am going to paint this fantastic heart thing that I found white as well. Blah. Blah. Gooey. Blah. Oh, great. Just, ooh. Right. Got a splodge of gesso all over my ink spray. So that's an incidental piece of texture right there. Right, it's dry. It's dry. I guess I'll just leave it like that. It's probably meant to be like that, so I'll just leave it. And because I'll paint these things as well. Here we go. La la la. Paint it. Ugh. This is a messy job. This really is. Okay, so there's another one. Painted. Where's that little flower thingy? Here it is. I found a little flower thingy. Right. That's gonna be cute. That's gonna get dry too. Yay. And I've got this lovely magic mesh. That's gonna be fun too. It is purple already, which is fantastic. And I believe it is self-adhesive, or at least it was when I bought it. Not sure now. Not sure what it is now. I'm getting it nice and white with the gesso, which is also fine. I like to be a bit haphazard with things. Yeah, look at that. So if I actually lay some of this down, like, I'm going to cut it. Okay. I'll get a couple of bits going on it then. Oops. Right. Just cut this down. I don't know how much of it I want to use yet. Oops. Behave yourself, brush. This magic mesh stuff is it's a really ancient scrapbooking supply. But anything that adds texture is welcome on my patch, I tell ya. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm gonna put that there, but I have a feeling that I am gonna have to just gel it down and then cut the excess off. Now I am a little bit worried that the gel is going to reactivate the ink, but whatever. Yeah, look, the ink is mixing into the gel. It's fantastic. It's sort of melding now into the design, which is nice, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting a bit more contrast than that. Oh dear. Take some of it off, I guess. Nope. Alright, so we've got this now. So there's a bit of like texture going on in places. I probably will gesso this bit because I'm going to put it down here, I think. Yeah. Right, so I'm not using this brush because this brush is purple. Ew. There There's nowhere good to put this brush. I'll put it in there. Okay. Coffee. Oh, Dee, are you talking about the Secret Garden cow? I've managed to do my 4 daisies, and I've started a couple rounds of the blue. I just mixed my gesso with my gel. What's wrong with me today? I think I'm gonna need some more caffeine. It turns out, though, it's a pretty good mix. I've totally interfered with the purple spray now. That is gross. That's gross. And you can't see anything I'm doing. Sorry about that. Right. I mean, I like to sort of scrub it in when I'm doing this, because I don't want to lose the texture that I'm putting on. So there is some there. I just wonder what would happen if I just gently do that. Ooh. Ooh, da, da, da. We just playing today. No, that's good. I like that. I like what's happening there. That's nice. Okay. So that's kind of revealed a little bit of the texture in the purple section. And now I've got a residue of purple sort of on my brush. I'm going to do the same down here. Ooh, I'm going to pick it up again. Ooh. Very interesting. I don't think I like that, though, you know. Kind of preferred it better when it was just dripped, but we can't have everything, I guess. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'll just a little. just a bit here. Make it a bit. Now what have I done? I'm just making it worse. Okay. Fun. All right. Let's see. What else needs to be white? See, I've got some of these little flowers as well. I've got a lot of little bits that I've found, you know, sort of in the pound shop and stuff like that. And I've always sort of squandered them, and I've never really, you know, used them in great quantities altogether. And I've noticed that the sort of style that I'm going for requires heavy layering of stuff. So I'm going to have to just break into the stash, use up whatever I can get my hands on, really. I think that needs another shot with the heat gun. Just, I made a puddle now. Either that or it's just shiny. I can't tell if it's wet or shiny, and I don't want to touch it. Right. I'm going to stick this. Whoops, I pulled it apart because I'm good that way. Okay. Gel. This is a gesso brush. No. There you go. Clean brush for the gel. Right. Shovel it on. Blech. It's getting quiet in here. I'm concentrating. Ugh. That's a giant mess. Hooray. Okay. This is going to have to go here now, I think. I'm going to squash it right down. I'm making a giant mess. Whoops. That's an even bigger mess. Woohoo. Okay. I'm not a flower arranger by any stretch of the imagination. Just letting you know. Okay. I don't know what I'm intending to achieve here, by the way. I do have more flowers, though. And these little layers are probably ready to go as well now, more or less. Now this one, because it's got a shank on it, this button, I am going to use like a gel to stick it down. I use this pin flare glue gel. What you do is you can kind of make a bubble with it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a bubble. And then that is actually going to dry, not only clear but flexible, so I can maintain the height of it, but it'll still stick really well. And I'm just going to start making a whole hodgepodge of little bits and bobs. Yeah, that's a nice one. I don't know, maybe I'll keep the gold on that, I don't know. Yeah, I'll paint it. I'll paint it. Where's my brush gone? If the gold comes through, it'll look really cool. If it doesn't, it'll still look pretty cool. That's all I care about. Just, it's fun. We are doing this. Okay. Where are the flowers? Well, I've got little fans as well. Look, I've got these little things. I'm sure I've got more of these somewhere. I'm just going to take it straight off and put gel on it, on the back. Maybe I'll put it that way, under there, like that. I don't know if you can quite see what's going on here because I think it's casting a shadow, but I'm kind of building up little, just a hodgepodge, just layers of stuff, basically. And I wonder what would happen if I didn't wait for this to dry and I just sprayed this ink on it. Would it then mix with the wet medium and then just do its own thing? I wonder. Ooh. Let's find out. Oh, thanks, Dee. Dee says it's looking great. I'm never satisfied with the things I make. It's so strange. Like, I get this picture in my head of what I want, and it never, ever turns out that way. And so I'm kind of, I'm just gonna have faith in it. I'm just gonna keep going, keep adding, keep doing something. And hopefully it'll all come out in the wash, right? But I think that is what you gotta do with these things. I've always wanted to be one of those people who could just make this stuff. So I'm doing it. I'm trying it. Needs a bit more. It's just I don't want it to get too wet because it might ruin the integrity of some of the paper-based items. So, I'm being careful. I'm taking great care not to be too terrible with it. I'm heating up all sorts of different adhesives and things together as well. I'm like making a witch's brew. I hope none of this is carcinogenic. What's next, I wonder? By the look of it, I might need to spray again from another angle. I'll get in there later. Maybe it does look all right with that. Just doing that, like when you turn it. Oh, hey, Jane. Jane's here. Yes, I'm basically dumpster diving in my own stash, and I'm finding bits and bobs that I can sort of stick together. Might leave that one ungessoed and just leave it in there. Just like a blob of gel on the back of it. Just so it can rest here on the layout. But I don't know where my flowers have gone. I had sort of a packet of plain white paper flowers somewhere. It was all in here. Oh, there they are. Got it. I've got these as well. Loads of these. I think what I might do is spray these separately. Don't know. But there's so many of these little paper flowers. So much fun. And I might have to just arrange them in a nice way. Sorry, I'm taking off this tie that's holding it onto the package. You can't see what I'm doing. There you go. Nice flat flower arrangement. I think I'm going to take it all apart. Oh, there's already two individual bits. And then there's floral tape, and then they all split up. Okay, good. Good news. Yay. I need somewhere safe to spray this. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Gorgeous. I don't believe you're not seeing the right colors in here. This is like, it's almost like it's sort of a plum color. It's not really as blue as it looks here. This looks incredibly royal blue. Let's see. Okay, so I have sprayed them, and I think I do want to keep them that color. I don't want to mix them into the other darker purple that is on here, which looks lighter on the camera. This is crazy. Right, interesting. I think I'm going to make like a spray of flowers that kind of, sort of a more vertical one, like that. And then I want to put that down here again, sort of in here, sticking it underneath. I'm totally upsetting the entire arrangement now. I don't think it's possible to do what I'm trying to do here. I'm gonna have to cut this off, I think. I'm gonna cut my stem off. Sorry, I'm just working really close to myself here for a second. Yeah, I'm trying to cut wire with a craft knife. It's not happening. Maybe it's just enough though. Okay. It's going in. It's going. Kind of. Ooh, have I ruined it? I swear I colored a little key. Do you know where that? Oh, here it is. Here's the key. That needs a spray as well. Oh no, it needs drying first. Okay. I'm just working on this one now. I tried to, babe. Yeah, royal blue and purple is not what I have here. It's crazy. It's so not what it looks like. I have not got wire cutters on me though. Not at all. Okay. Wow, that's a little hot. Ow. Ow. Okay. Here we go. It just seems a bit uneven so far. I'm not sure what else I want to do. I think I'm going to put some more flowers on as well. I've got these as well. I've got a little jar of sort of single ones. And they're colorful, but I can paint them. I can paint them white and then I can spray them again just to match this. It might be really cool to do. But yeah, I can stick them there. I've got some smaller ones as well, little blue ones. I don't, oh yeah, I haven't got any craft scissors on me, which is really odd, isn't it, Dee? It's so weird what I don't have to hand right now. It's crazy. Right, so now I'm trying to get all, I shouldn't get analytical about it. It's just, I've got what I've got, really, and I've got to plonk it somewhere. I think, no, I won't use any more of them. These are all right, though. I think I'm just going to gesso these. little flowers. Maybe I'll stick them on first, like Dee said earlier. I'll stick them on first, then gesso. Why not? I also do kind of need to mask the bottom of this lilac bunch because it's just a giant hole and it doesn't look right. It just looks quite messed up actually. So I'm going to put that there. Hopefully that will mask it a little bit. I've got these little ones too. They've got like little, I don't know who they're kidding with the self-adhesive things because they don't even stick to the flowers. All right, we'll go down here. I don't think I'm going to have to gesso the blue ones because they'll take the purple ink just fine. It's the orange ones I've got to worry about. See, look, another adhesive square that won't stick. Okay. Okay, gel done. Where's my gesso brush again? The gesso is really old and it's sort of separating out and stuff. I've got a new bottle somewhere. I just don't know where. I'm just knocking the orange back so that when I spray it with the purple, I don't get brown. Okay, I just figured out why I'm supposed to gesso things first before I stick them down. Or stick the whole thing down, gesso the whole thing, and then spray the whole thing. Okay, stick. There we go. Oh, my butterfly. Ah. This is called making a mess. Right, what else? Oop, I'm accidentally clicking with my mouse. That's bad. All right. No, the spray. Sorry. Where's that gone? Here it is. Good enough. Good. I'm going to add some more interesting bits to this as well. I mean, it's all sort of, it's two different colors. So, oh, I will definitely take a photo of the desk afterwards, yeah. My desk always looks like this, just gets more and more messy every time I make something and don't clean up. So that's what's happening right now. This is the first time I've ever made anything like this. I like it. I absolutely love what it looks like, this hodgepodge of stuff. I love it. But I never thought, even though I consistently go to pound shops and Primark and take apart jewelry and all that stuff to save these little bits, I never think I've got the right things or enough things to actually make it work. But yeah, I think I do actually, because it is working. All right. Now the bottom of this lilac thing is still kind of gaping and showing, and I don't like it. So I might have to shove one more innocent flower into this debauchery. Right. So chunk of gel. A quick spray. Another chunk of gel in the wire. That. And then I am going to stick that. Who said where the sun don't shine? That's not nice. It's accurate, but it's not nice. Right. Like, it's still really not masking it terribly, but wow, I think I've made enough mess. I've got one last sort of element that I'm not sure about. I've got some of these little, they're like foil frame things. And I was thinking I might gesso it because it's not the right color. So I was thinking of gessoing it and then picking out the details with some treasure gold later on. So I was thinking, gosh, there's stickers as well. They're stickers. Okay, they're stickers. So I'm gonna have to, I will gesso it first before I peel it off the sheet. There we go. See, if some of the metal parts come through, that's okay, because it's going to look great. Yeah, oh, hardware is a great place to find bits and bobs for this kind of thing, isn't it? I almost went to B&Q and actually bought some stuff, just on purpose for this. Well, for this, not this exactly, but this kind of thing. I didn't know I was doing this until last night when I started gathering my stuff together. Ooh. Ugh. Sticky. Sticky. Okay. Sticky. More spray. Where'd it go? I didn't drop it, did I? Oh, no, here it is. Got it. This one's gonna look really weird. Oh yeah, it's totally it's deforming in front of me. Ah, gross. It's become really papery all of a sudden because I heated it. I melted it. Fun. Such fun. Right. Gel time then. Up you come. I melted it. You know, it would be good? Sandpaper. Sandpaper would be awesome right now. I think it's all pretty much solid too. It's all stuck, which is great news. Now, I mean, I don't know if it's going to ruin it, but I've actually got some little old Victorian decoupage sheets. I think it would ruin it, to be honest. Unless I could really make sure I didn't cut the backing, like the background layers, like leave the background layers in. But the other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to add a couple little just pops of this turquoise. Just like, surprise, turquoise, you know? Like right there. Maybe right. That's not doing it. Yeah, that. Yeah, here. Right, I've dripped just the smallest little amount on there. It's not even coming out as turquoise, it's just kind of blending with the purple, which is, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, but I want turquoise drippies. Yeah, don't want that. It's coming. It's coming. No, that's quite good. You can't be accurate with a spray bottle. It just doesn't work. Okay, down you come. Yeah, it's turning into this lovely blue, which I like. Don't get me wrong, but I just have to make a little tiny bit of mud here then. Just a little bit. Come on out. There we go. Just come out. There we go. Now let's see what I can do with it. Oh yeah. Cloud. Ooh. This computer really is not picking up differences in color. I swear, I'm going to adjust the color settings on this camera before I come online next. Right, it's heat gun time again. Woo-hoo. I'm going to avoid the stuff I melted before. Oh, brads, are you mad? It won't go through this. It's canvas board. I do like brads, though. I have a whole big drawer of them. But the next thing, because we are not done, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with like metallic waxes now. And just pick up little bits of, whoops, I've clicked my mouse again. Gee, I hope I didn't wreck anything just that I've clicked my mouse. Oh well, someone will tell me if we're not live. Oh, that's all right, Jane. You can watch it all again later. Right, so this is, it's actually Treasure Copper, but the brand is Treasure Gold, and it is the best brand, I think, of metallic wax. I have loads of other ones, and they're all, I think they're Cosmic Shimmer or Creative Expressions or whatever the brand is. And they're okay, but the constitution of this stuff is just so much better. It's more expensive, but the consistency is just better, and it doesn't seem to go off. It just stays useful like all the time. It smells good too. It's the stuff, it smells like turpentine. It's the most amazing stuff, and it's just a wax, and it just melts with your body heat. And it's great for picking up texture in your pieces. Like that. It's just like having a magic wand, really. Love it. This stuff, I swear, it makes all the difference. I'm just going to get this like proper right down in it so you can see, whoops, so you can see what I'm doing. Because, yeah, it's awesome. There's no science. I'm not applying any science to this. I'm just running my fingers along it and seeing what comes off, basically. There is nothing to this. I love copper too, and the things that it goes with, I mean, the copper goes so well, I think, with the purples and the blues. A lot of people wouldn't go for that. I think a lot of people would go for silver with purple and blue, but not me. Not I. Okay, now it smells like art in here. Woohoo! There's a bit of the high going on. Whoa! Solvents, ladies and gentlemen. Use them responsibly. Crack a window. Sorry, I'm working off the screen again. I'm just putting some of this loveliness on the bottom and all around, really. Don't ask me how you clean this up, guys, because I don't know. I'm hoping it won't come up. Next time you see me, ask to see my fingers. They'll probably still look like this because I really don't know. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, like that's pretty fun. Ooh, I like it. I've actually done it. Wow. I guess you just gotta push through with these things, don't you? What else? I had a little ribbon thing hanging around. Does anyone see it? Oh, there it is. It's just a little, like a ribbon snap that I had from a scrapbook kit, and it says dream. I don't like using dream and believe and stuff like that on my scrapbooking pages because I'm trying to like say this is what happened. But this one I do fully intend to actually use. I was going to put it on here. So I don't know where is best really to put it. Maybe down here. No, it has to kind of look like it's been attached to something. I don't know. Might be quite nice there, just in the top, I guess. Thing is, it just doesn't match now. It's off white, and it kind of looks like an afterthought. Maybe I won't put it on. I've got an idea. If this doesn't work, then forget it. But let's have a look. I'm gonna spray it with lots of water first. I'm working off the thing again. I'm gonna spray it with a whole bunch of water. I'll move. There. Right. So I'm just spraying this thing with a whole bunch of water because I'm going to attach just one little bit of ink to this side and one little bit of ink, whoops, that's too much, to that side, because it does tend to wick. I love this dilution spray. It's really, really great. It's a Ranger product, and it is very reactive with water. Now that looks better already. Okay. And you can still read the word on it, which is fab. I'm going to clean this up here. And of course, I've got to heat gun it, don't I? Let this thing dry out. Might even wipe some treasure copper on the snap itself when I'm done. Sorry, I'm just holding this up like a weirdo. All right. Now that looks like it belongs there. It is still sopping wet though, so I might use some of this lovely lovely gel glue. Blah. Look at that, how it comes out. Blah. Right, I've put that on the bottom of the snap. It's a nice big glob of gel. that hopefully will intermingle with this textured bit on the front. And when it's dry, it'll hold that on really well, I hope. Hey, what's up? We made a mess. Faye's back. Aren't you glad I'm not doing this in the studio, Faye? Total mess. Total mess. All right. So let's have a close-up for Faye then, since she's back. I have a big box full of bits and bobs that I've either recovered from cheap Primark jewelry or from the pound shop or free in magazines or whatever, and I've got them in this big box, and I just finally unpacked that box and had a look-see. And honestly, I didn't think this was going to come together until I started with the treasure copper. Once I rubbed that wax on, all of a sudden I felt so much better about it. And then I went to put this on, and I ended up dyeing the ribbon because it just looked like an afterthought. It didn't look like it matched. So this is now the book. Can't put it on a shelf anymore, like, you know, like that, because it'll just go crunch and bits will come off. But it looks nice. And I absolutely adore it. It says dream on it now. So I guess it might become my dream journal. I might put it in my bedroom because, you know, I guess I should be paying more attention to all that sort of thing and that. So I didn't use the teeny little key. I'm going to put that back in my little box of weirdness and use it later. So that is my finished product for the day. I kind of wish that there was some other kind of color over here because it feels a bit stark. Ayrton, you showed up. Hi. Oh, so glad that you could join me, Ayrton. Yes, it's all over the place, but it was really fun building up a little mess. Oh, it would be so much fun for Girls' Night In. We'll have to look in the studio for one of our through the stash of miscellaneous metal and plastic parts and see what we've got there as well. Oh, we should so do this. Do you think we should do this for a Girls' Night In? Oh, Ayrton, I think Faye, she's Unravel Unwind. I think she's just been back from some kind of medical procedure as well. Gosh, it's a day for it, isn't it? Not what I want to do on my day off. I've got to trim this excess off before I forget now. That's going to be a delicate job now because I can't just open it up, can I now? So, all right, I'm cutting it. There we go. Awesome. So this is my interesting blue, copper, and purple, and various colored mess that I made for you today. I wouldn't mind doing this. I think Dee probably would be a great help as well. If we were to do this on like a girls' night, maybe Dee could come and give us a hand as well. I am not very good at the whole composition thing, but I just go with what looks good to me, basically. And I'm glad I got to use this thing because this took me hours to make a long time ago. Each of the individual little flowers on that lilac cone was made by me. And I finally got to use it in something, and I love it. So I'm glad I got to do this today, and I'm glad that you got to join me for it. I do agree it would be a great girls' night in. What I would recommend is that people go out and get their own board back books because that way they can get the size they want to work with. You can get a small one, you can get a big one. You could go to our affiliate link if it's set up yet. Oh, I'm bringing it on Thursday. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I will bring it in. But these are available from the range, and we are affiliates of the range. And once Faye gets the affiliate links set up, because I couldn't find them last night, you can do your range and hobbycraft shopping through Unravel and Unwind. And just by spending what you would normally spend at those shops, you will give us a small kickback, and it will help us stay open. So please do that. You can go to unravelandunwind.co.uk and have a click around there. I'm sure Faye will be putting those affiliate links up as soon as possible, and she'll let me know where I can find them because I can't find them. But yeah, we've got loads of affiliates, so please do have a look there. And if you want to buy anything, just make sure you come over to Unravel and Unwind first, so that you can shop through us, because it really is a great help, and it's a good way for you to donate to the to the drop-in, even if without spending any extra money of your own. So it would be a great help if you would tell your friends, pass it along. And Unravel and Unwind says that it's on the blog, right? So what is the address of the blog, Faye? Unravel and Unwind cic.wordpress.com. Right. Excellent. I think it would be a very good idea to put that on the front page of the website too. That's awesome. So I'm going to probably sign off right now because we've done our project. Don't want to keep you hanging for too long. I've got to go make some lunch. I'm starving. But enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And Claire, if you're watching later on, you missed it, but you didn't miss it, if you know what I mean. It's up there. So I hope you enjoyed it too. Do drop us a line on the Facebook page. Let us know what you think of the live stream. And if you want to keep informed about when we're going live, you'll be one of the first to know if you click follow. So click the little heart button and follow us, and you'll be notified when we go live if you so choose. And also join us on Monday on Facebook for our Monday chit chat. And I will see a lot of you very, very soon. Take care, guys. See you later.